Hello, hello, hello. Good evening from Christine Trainer here in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. Yes, indeed, I said good evening, but it is January 28th, day 396 of my everyday journey. How's everyone doing today? Well, I'm a little bit slow, but I wanted to speak to you in the evening how my full everyday journey today has been. It's been interesting. It's been uneventful, just like a normal everyday thing where I get up a little later and I've had a bit of a rough patch. I actually had a bit of a meltdown this morning. I was enjoying my motivational class and I had a bit of a meltdown. A truly not the best meltdown because I was going through an awful lot. And I was thinking throughout the day, as I was off and on day, I was doing a lot of stuff online because I'm still enjoying my new platform, which is a web talk, which I've already given you that. I'll drop you the link down below. It's really awesome, guys. I'm really enjoying that. I'm just doing a couple of posts a day till I get more popular. I've got close to 100 new connections and getting my feelers. So what I'm trying to do is I'm sending out invitations to be for connections, like at least 10 a day, and then we'll see how many. So I'm hoping to get at least a few hundred before the month ends, which is good because then I can get really connected. But right now I'm just feeling, and I've actually I think 3 people through my link have come to be a part of this beautiful world of web talk, which is cool. And when I get out of jail, I'm going to sort of do it a bit more, but right now there's nothing I can do about it. So what I want to share with you now is, as I was babbing on, is I wanted to try something new in my life to help me heal a bit. So I'm starting something interesting, and I was thinking about it for a while now. As I'm continuing on with my everyday journey, as I was watching things online, I was learning and growing on social media, right? I noticed a lot of people were writing books and ebooks and stuff, and I always wanted to do something in my life, and I wanted to maybe write my memoirs, as I call it. What has transpired in my life that might help me heal a bit better as I'm continuing on when I'm soon to be 60. And so I decided to do a memoirs. I've just only done a couple pages so far, the first few years of my life, because I'm going to call it my decade of the decades of my life by Christine Trainer, so to speak. Don't you? That's my name. That's mine. I'm putting a patent on it. That's the name I'm going to say of my book, or my little memoir, The Decades of My Life by Christine Trainer. And so far I've just got the first few years I'm talking about. Of course I don't know a whole lot the first 3 years. I don't remember. I just remember from age 5 on. So whatever I remember in my life, I'm going to jot it down on the computer, and save it and see and go from there. I think the reason why I decided to do this, yes, because I really wanted to heal. I felt I was going through too much in my life, and everything is going so crazy that I figured I'd start to talk about my life in a little bit of a memoir and recall the things that might have been hard in my life, the tragedies or the difficulties or the craziness of what happened in my life the past 60 years might help me heal to go further in my life, to become more successful. And I'm not saying I mean, people just say, let the past be past. I'm letting it be past. I'm just putting it to rest and then moving on. Just put it this way. So I'm writing it all down in a book and putting it to rest and letting it be in that a memoir, and then just carry on with my life. This is what I'm trying to do right now. And me sounds strange because people say, don't go back to the past. Don't go back to the past. But you do go back to the past too much, right? You go back to the past and you feel, what did I do then that I'm doing now, and what is the reason why these things are happening? So I want to write down these memoirs, put them to rest, and then carry on further into my life. This will make me heal a bit more, to understand why I'm acting the way I am when I was the way things were in the past, why I'm feeling the way I am the way I was in the past, why is it still carrying on to me to this day. Sounds interesting, right? So this is something I'm experimenting with. So guys, maybe every so often I'll read you a snippet of it from time to time, but it's still new. I'm still learning. I'm not sure how many hours a week I'll be doing it, but today I'm probably going to be a couple hours into it because I'm still recalling. I think I'm on 2 pages so far, and I'm just the first few years of my life so far. recalling. I'm not the best at recalling, but I figure as I'm talking about these memoirs, like just snippets of my life that meant an awful lot to me, or things that I remember, it's going to help me maybe a bit more recall more things, maybe help me understand my attitude or the way I am right now, and how I could move forward and be better from that. So this is an experiment, and this is what I'm doing. on this, my everyday journey today, January 28th, day 366. And the fact that this is almost a memoir in itself, doing an everyday journey, right? Telling you about my life, but it's not, I mean, it may not be a real, wow, an eventful part of things in my life, but this past 20 years has been more eventful than this past first 40 years, but maybe not exactly. But I can really share my life with you all in these memoirs that who knows how good it'll be. It might be just something I need to do for me, and then maybe I'll publish it. I don't know. It's still in the early stages of learning to do stuff. But I thought if I could just put my memories away to rest in something that I created and then carry on further, it might help me heal and a lot of things that are transpiring in my life now that I'm turning 60. So this is what I wanted to share today on my everyday journey. I mean, I'm not doing it on my tablet. I'm actually doing it on my computer. I already have a file. I set up a file. And every time I write something down, I'll stick it in the file. And if it's something extra, I'll stick it even further. But I thought that would be a good thing to do, because I know for a fact in my life, I've always wanted to share my life with people, or what I did to heal from an event that was tragic in me or something that, and I never could. So this way, if I write down a memoir, I could go back to it and share it with somebody and tell them, well, this is what I've written down, a memory of mine. And it might help me further in my life and whatever quote in my head that I seem to have. So it's a work in progress, guy. I'm only just started the first couple pages. So I tell you what, I'll come back to you in a couple months when I hit 60, see how many pages I've actually done. It's just something new. It might take a while to do. It may take a year or so to really get into it. Who knows? It may take a few months. It depends on how quickly I remember things. Because after all, I do have a life as well. I have issues in my life I'm dealing with too. But I figure maybe I could see what I did wrong and why I am having things happening to me now. You know, it's an interesting experiment. That's why I want to share this with you today on my everyday journey. And I might continue to talk about on my daily thoughts. I might share it too on my daily thoughts, saying this is what I'm doing to see why this is happening to me in my life. And I wanted to share this with you. I mean, I'm going to share snippets of my life on my everyday journey, as well as I'm going to share snippets of my life on my daily thoughts when I'm having a topic. And I'm going to do it more often to share and to give value whenever I can. And this was the reason why I did these everyday journeys, and that's why the reason I'm doing my daily thoughts on Facebook, YouTube, Facebook here, Web Talk, as well as LinkedIn. And I figure this way people understand me, and it'll help them get their lives in order. And that's the reason why I'm just doing this. It's a new thing I'm doing. It's something that's totally different than other people's videos. So there you go, guys. This is what I was thinking about and what I'm learning to do on my everyday journey today, and how I'm sharing this on social media, on my YouTube, and I'm in the process of getting some more people to at least 100 by my birthday. I've got 86. So come on, my lovely friends. If anybody watches this today and you like what you hear, share me. You know, share, tell somebody about my YouTube page and share. I would love to hit 100 people by the time I hit 60, 100 people on YouTube, and I hope to carry on. You know, I have a dream to continue on with my YouTube and to earn some money and income on YouTube as time goes by, as I learn, continue further. That's why I decided to be more part of social media, guys, because this is the thing. And I believe I can do it. I actually have a strong belief in myself that I can do this. It might take me time. I might be slow at it, as you saw my beautiful art piece from Jason Juranic. It's the little tortoise with the little turtle coming out of its shell, because it symbolizes me coming out of my shell in a better way, breaking free. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. I wanted to share this with you all today on my everyday journey, day 396. Make today a great day in your everyday journey, because only you can make it a great day. Take some time for you as well. Learn all you can. Social media is the bomb. And as I say to you all, I love you. Thank you for being a part of my life.